Hey folks, so I'm going to give it another couple of hours today in the search for the gold watch. I am sort of further away from the area where we think the gold watch is, but I have to expand my search. I just met the farmer at the gate coming in there, and let's just say he wasn't best pleased with me. I'll explain that later on in the video, but it's all good. So let's hope today is a better day, and it's on to the first. Right, so this is a decent signal. Let's see if it's anything worth talking about. Or have I been duped by a bottle cap again? So, here we go. Over to the side. Oh, it's gone. I knocked it. And I've lost it. Where's it gone? Where are you? Hold on. Somewhere there. Oh, it's a half of something. Was it half a coin one time? Or half a button? Toothbrush time. Shoe sitting up there. Don't fall over. Let's see. And the survey says they have no idea. It was snipped in half anyway by the plough or something. It looks like a coin, I have to say. I think it probably was. But we shall never know of what variety. Oh well, on to the next. Now this was a solid 51, 52 on the Knox 900. And it's right there. What kind of a bottle cap is this going to be? Is that it? No. Still there. It's getting closer to the surface. Depth doesn't mean much in these fields that are ploughed. Wait, do I see something? Ah, come on. I need my two hands ready. Time for the hand digger. I see something. I see the edge of something very thin, which doesn't bode well because I think it's going to be a button. Place your bets. What do we think? Is there going to be shankage on the other side? Should have taken off both gloves, shouldn't I? Really? More dexterity without the glove. And it's a button. It's a button with some gold gilt. Very gold gilt on the back, if that's how you say it. Ooh. Orange, something orange, I've seen that before. Standard orange or something it says. But it's a plain button. It's a plain button, but I'll tell you, it's better than bottle tops and lead, which is what I've been getting all day. So we'll take that and on to the next. Another good signal, so definitely a bottle top. Let's find out. Yeah, it's not a bottle top, it's a piece of chrome trim from a car, I would say. Oh well. On to the next. An hour and a half I'm here. It took me that long to get the first coin, or that I definitely know is a coin. It was a good solid signal around the 52 mark, and it's this halfpenny. What do they call it? We say George the Fifth. I haven't looked. Magic trouser time. It's been a terrible day, I'll explain in a minute. Right, that is George the Fifth, yes, 100%. Now for year, we say 1921. Oh, yeah, back out. 1912 is it? Sorry, I have to do a bit of a spit because I didn't bring a water bottle. Where's the light gone? Shadows. 1912. I was out by 9 years, but it is George the Fifth. There he is, looking left, with his little beard, moustache, schmeek effort. Right, so it's a coin. First of the day. It's on to the next, if there is going to be a next. Started out very badly, drove into the field, met the farmer, who was not the landowner, so there's a kind of a partnership thing going on there between the farmer and the neighbour, which was fine. I had never met the farmer before. I'd saluted him, we'd see each other in passing fields and whatever. Today was the first time I actually spoke to him, and he said to me, he could have killed me earlier on the year. I was like, why? What did I do? So apparently when the weather was very, very dry, and the land was very, very dry, the crows were starving because there wasn't much around for them to forage, I guess. And my plugs were easy picking, so they went and they dug out my plugs that I had made. I hadn't seen that one coming. So apparently all my plugs were dug out all over the field, and he was like, oh, they destroyed the field. Now look, he was over it. He said that was back whenever the weather was dry. He says carry on, no problem. But it's just something you don't think of. I hadn't thought of that before. I'm conscious when I'm in a pasture field that I know cows or animals are going to go into, because when they're eating grass and they pick that clump of grass that's on top of a plug that you freshly dug, they'll pull that plug out of the hole. So I don't like to go into fields that are about to be grazed for that reason. But I never thought of the crows, and apparently they dug up all the plugs and destroyed the field. And I don't think he was happy about it, and rightly so. But has that happened to anyone? Anyone had experience like that? I'm always conscious to put my plugs back as neat as possible. Okay, it's farmland. You don't have to worry about every grain of soil going back into the hole and make it immaculate, because, you know, cows are cows. I do my best. And yeah, that was a new one on me. Anyway, I thought I'd share that. Oh, and then the second thing. My headphones are completely dead. And I charged them the other night, and I just worried that I overcharged them because I left them overnight by accident. And I'm worried about my MindLab headphones now. They're not going to be cheap to fix if the battery's goosed in them. But we'll see. Maybe they just need to be charged properly. So I'm full volume today. Luckily I'm far enough away from neighbours and so on. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, and then the quality of my finds have not been great. So yeah, hopefully it'll start getting better now after getting the first coin. No sign of the gold watch, but sure, we'll keep plugging away. On to the next. Oh, you think I have a heavy clump? That looks musket bally. If it is, it's a big one. It is a big one. That's a good 18, 20 millimeters in diameter. Yeah, I didn't need to do that because it is heavy. It's definitely lead. That looks like a big musket ball. The biggest I've ever found. Yeah. Musket ball. On to the next. This one was a solid 38-39 on the Knox, which is copper nickel sort of numbers, but I have something that looks, actually, I don't know what that is. It's too thick to be a penny. Oh, it is a 10p. That's exactly the numbers the 10p gives off. I just didn't think this was a 10p. Is it a 10p or a florin? Yeah, 10p. And I was going to say that it was exactly a 10p signal, but when I pulled it out the hole, I thought it was copper. 10p's were copper nickel. So that is another 10p to add to the collection. And the year is 19. Oh, this could be an early one. It is. In fact, this is 2 years before it became standard coinage. 1971 we went decimal, same time as UK, but this is a 1969 10p, and I've seen these before. They came out before 1971. I wonder, was it to calibrate vending machines and stuff like they did with the 20p? The 20p was issued in 1986, but about 500 of them were made in 1985 to give to companies to calibrate their vending machines, and most of them were returned bar a few. And if you find a 1985 20p, it's worth quite a bit of money. Unfortunately, this is not a 1969 10p. It's still very nice to find one though. Lovely. On to the next. Wait till you see the plug I dug out of this hole. Yeah, it's a plug. That's kind of been the way it's been today, but we'll keep plugging away. On to the next. Right, so time for a wrap up of another sort of a disappointing day. Kind of wasn't feeling it, and you know how I know when I'm not feeling it on a day is when the detector itself feels heavy and feels awkward. You know it's going to take a while to get that day going. Yeah, so this is the wrap up. This is the junk, the plug, a stopcock bar. Quit the silly jokes now. Various bits of lead, which are very frustrating, and probably the best find of the day. Open the light here. The old musket ball. Yeah, I like me an old musket ball. Buttons galore again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 or 9, possibly 10 buttons. Don't know if that's a kind of a button or a artifact of either. Not sure what that is, but it looks like it may have been some form of a locket. Yeah, possibly heart-shaped. And then the two coins, the old 1969 Irish 10p and the 1912 George V halfpenny. Has seen better days. So yeah, 3 hours I guess I was out. No sign of the gold watch. What's new there? And it's time to go home, get a bit of grub. I'm tired, so I think it's time to kick back and relax for a bit. Anyway, thanks for following. Like and subscribe. I will be hoping that very soon the videos will start picking up again and the finds will be better also. Other than that, good luck.